Your life as a K-pop idol. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, everything I hear about K-pop idols and how much they work, that shit just sounds like suffering. GG's. Oh, y'all saying because of harassment? I'm not making fun of fucking K-pop musicians. Bro, they be collapsing on stage. Do y'all be seeing that? They get worked like goddamn 9-to-5 workers. And they be training from like a young age. Let's go ahead and see this though.
You're 12 years old, humming to yourself in a Seoul shopping district, when a man in a
12 is crazy.
designer suit taps your shoulder. Have you ever thought about being an idol? His business card gleams. Talent scout from a major agency. Your heart explodes. This is it, the dream. Your parents signed the papers that same week. You don't read the fine print. Nobody does. Congratulations, you're a trainee now. Childhood is over. You're happy, but you'll regret it within a month. The agency building towers above you like a glass cathedral. Inside, fluorescent lights hum over marble floors where hundreds of kids wait. All beautiful.
That's so weird to me, bruh. Yo, the concept of like a grown-ass man looking for like a 12-year-old girl that like is fucking like attractive to them for a business. But I'm not gonna lie, that's the entertainment industry. I mean, they used to do that a lot when like, it used to be easier for like labels to manufacture artists and shit. Before, when labels were like the main ones controlling the music output. Like nowadays with social media, it's way easier for like musicians to be big on their own and stuff. But like they used to be doing that.
All desperate.
And the worst part is a lot of them always end up telling stories when they're older, talking about like, oh yeah, I got touched, this manager did this and that. Or they might not even be able to tell, bro, because they signed NDAs.
You're herded into a practice room. Dance, they command. No music, no warm-up. Just dance. Your legs shake. A panel of executives sits behind a table. Faces carved from stone, judging every breath. 3 minutes later, you'll hear from us. You walk out into the Seoul heat, legs trembling, replaying every mistake. That stumble in the second 8 count. That breath you took too loudly.
I feel like telling somebody to dance is the equivalent of like somebody saying, oh, tell a joke. Oh, you're funny, tell a joke. Like, bro, this is not how you do it. You need like a setup. I need at least a quiet room just of dancing. It's gotta be so awkward. You just hear squeaking steps.
You check your phone obsessively for 2 weeks. Your friends text about school. You can't focus, can't eat, can't sleep. Every notification makes your heart stop. Then the call comes. You're in. Training starts Monday. You scream, you cry. You call everyone you know. Your mom makes your favorite dinner, samgyeopsal, extra fatty. It's the last real meal you'll have for years. Monday arrives.
They fucking starve them too. Like, here's your meal for the day. A single Cheerio. Crazy thing is, bro, I don't know about y'all, I don't really find that attractive. I mean, beauty standards is different around the world. Over there, they like more of the, I don't know, their music artists looking like that. Isn't that kind of crazy though? It just switches depending. Like over here, bro, we like some thick shit. Like, it's not even like skinny normal, it's like super skinny. It's like to the point like, god damn, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm into chubby girls. Welcome to the club, gang. Nah, but even when I was in Japan though, when I was in Japan, I was just seeing the girls there, right? I was just like, damn, bro. Like, everybody is genuinely just like very skinny. I'm used to here seeing some thick shit. I'm like, damn. Over there, it's like, it's just non-existent. It is literally a rarity over there.
Hey guys, Tom NFG here. You know, only half of you guys are subscribed and even less of you guys have noties on. I hate to be a burden, but you know, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button and the little bell next to it. You know, it doesn't take long. I know you can get mixed up in the algorithm and everything. But yeah, also tune into the streams. You know, we have a lot of fun over there. I'm telling you, we have a lot of parties going on over there. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Damn.
They hand you 73 pages of legal Korean you barely understand. Your parents skim it, dazzled by promises of fame. Nobody mentions the debt clause buried on page 47. Nobody explains you'll owe them for everything. Vocal lessons, dance training, housing, food, even the bottled water you drink. You sign.
That's common though through the industry, like music industry, and they'll like have you sign a contract, especially for rappers and shit. Rappers be dumb as hell because they'll get like some money. You owe the money, it's like a debt, or you owe a part of the money, and then they just end up fucking spending all of it on like jewelry and dumb shit, and then they end up in debt. I'm telling you, bro, like modern rappers, a lot of them, they just be broke as fuck because they get fucked over by their label and they don't have good financial decisions.
Pen that feels heavier than it should. The ink is permanent. So is everything that comes next. 5:30 a.m. The dorm alarm screams. You're wedged into a bunk bed in a room designed for 2, now housing 6 trainees.
Shit sound like Squid
The
Game.
walls are so thin you hear the girl next door crying every night. You used to ask if she was okay. Not anymore. Everyone cries here. Breakfast is 4 scrambled eggs. Plain, no salt, no oil. A manager watches you eat.
Ew, plain scrambled eggs? That sounds so fucking disgusting. What? Seasoning don't even add calories. Gang, salt and pepper is not gonna add anything. If you add like some cheese or something, yeah, or sauce, this just sounds like torture.
Counting every bite. On the wall, a chart tracks your weight. The target is brutally low for your body.
45 kg, so what is that, like 100 some pounds? Is that even 100? That's 100 pounds exactly. Holy fucking shit. I'm thinking of it. Wait, what the fuck? That's actually absurd. Like, so if you're 200 pounds, imagine being double somebody's body weight. Like, low-key, if somebody's, like, smashing, like, let's say with a K-pop idol, it's like some dude that's, like, 200 pounds. Bro, like, you could damn near suffocate her. She's not surviving that, bro.
Body. And if you're over it, you skip meals. Last month, a girl fainted during practice. They carried her out and brought in her replacement by afternoon. Lesson learned. Your body is never yours. It's company property, and property needs maintenance. 6 a.m. Weigh in. You step on the scale. The number flashes. 46.2 kilograms. The trainer's eyes narrow. Lose 2 kilos by Friday or you're cut from the evaluation. You nod. You always nod. For the next 4 days, you eat nothing but ice.
Crazy thing is, though, with Ozempic, it would kind of be easier for them because Ozempic, you don't even crave shit. But even then, you're not supposed to do that. Ozempic's not really good for you. There's a lot of side effects to it, but people still take it because, like, you know, they don't give a fuck. They're just trying to lose weight.
Ice cubes and air. You run an extra hour after midnight practice. You wear 3 layers of clothes to sweat more. You stop drinking water on Thursday. By Friday morning,
Okay, well, you need to drink water because you'll be dehydrated and die. You can skip food for, like, I think, like 2 weeks before dying, depending on how big you are. But you cannot skip water.
you're so dizzy you have to grip the wall to stand. 44.1 kilograms.
You're cut!
The trainer smiles. Good girl. You smile back. Then you go to the bathroom and throw up nothing. 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Dance practice. The mirrors cover every
Not
wall,
even UFC
reflecting
fighters
your
do
flaws
this?
in triplicate. The choreographer screams in your face when you miss a step. Your knees ache. Your feet bleed through your socks, but you don't stop. Can't stop. There's a line of kids outside waiting to take.
Crazy thing is, y'all, the contrast between this and rappers is crazy because rappers show up, bro. They'll show up late as to their shows, nigga, not doing no dance moves or anything, and people will still go. Like, it does not matter.
Your place, and they're younger, prettier, hungrier. 12 p.m. Lunch. 6 pieces of steamed chicken, a fistful of lettuce.
Ew, steamed chicken? Ew, and no seasoning? Oh my god, that just sounds so sick. Like, I'm imagining the texture in my mouth of steamed chicken. Not even salted. Salt causes too many calories, you know? Sugar in like 0.001% of a calorie. It's too much.
You dream about pizza. You love pizza. You used to. The afternoon blurs. Vocal training until your throat is raw and every swallow feels like glass. Media training where they teach you to smile through anything. Language lessons where you memorize phrases and
Bro, but some fame to me is not worth it. Y'all, let's say they came up to me and they're like, oh, you could make like, I don't know, 10 mil in 10 years, right? But this is the type of like, if I don't know, if I got hired by like a Hollywood executive or an actor or something like that, it's just not worth your mental health, dog. Like, you just fucking destroy yourself. They probably barely get a percentage of the actual music they make because it's the music business too. So they're getting tortured. They have to act the best on camera and they're barely getting paid.
3 languages you'll never actually learn. By 10 p.m., you collapse into your bunk. Exhausted, you scroll through social media, watching your friends at school dances, at birthday parties, normal life. They tag you. Miss you. When are you visiting? You're not. You haven't seen them in 2 years. You aren't given time to. You put your phone down, stare at the ceiling, wonder if this is worth it. Then your roommate whispers from the bunk above, don't even think about quitting. My friend tried. The company said she owed them 300 million won for training. Her family almost lost their house. Your blood goes cold.
300 million won. But low-key, 200 bands, you could pay that off over time. That is a lot, but I would just do it. Damn, so I didn't even know they put them through like contracts like that. If they quit, they have to pay them back. Okay, in a way, y'all, do like these K-pop models not read the contracts? Or do they not get a lawyer or some shit? Because to me, immediately, I'm like, okay, if I'm the parent of like a girl trying to join a K-pop group, dude, I'm hiring a fucking lawyer to come through this shit.
You didn't know. Nobody told you. But now you understand. You're not a trainee.
200K
You're an
for some
investment,
season,
and investments don't
steamed
get to
chicken?
leave. Once a month, they line you up like cattle. One by one, you perform for executives who decide your fate. Sing, dance, look pretty. Convince them you're worth the investment. You're 15 now. This month, they announce a surprise. We're debuting a new girl group next year. Top 5 trainees will be selected. Your heart stops. 3 years of starvation, exhaustion, debt, and there's finally a finish line in sight. But then they add, we're bringing in external auditions to fill the roster. You're competing with new talent now. Translation, you're replaceable.
So if you get kicked out, do you have to pay the debt? Because it could be like that. Because y'all know for colleges, if you get expelled, bro, that shit don't matter. They don't give you your money back. Because nigga, you paid it at the end of the day. I guess that is kind of different though. Because if you get expelled, that's your fault. Like you just did some dumb shit, like deface the statue.
New girls arrive. They're younger, prettier.
Probably
Their
gotta
families
pay.
paid for private training. They don't have your exhaustion, your desperation. They're fresh. You're breaking. One girl is told she's not ugly, but not pretty enough. She's 14. You watch her cry in the bathroom afterwards, but you don't comfort her. Comfort is a luxury. You're competing for 5 spots in a group. She's your rival, not friend. One night you
Damn,
pack
turn
a
into
bag,
an enemy.
get as far as the dorm entrance. Then you remember, you quit before debut, you owe the agency for all training costs, plus a penalty
Woof.
800 million won.
Oh my god. So we just saw 300 mils, 200,000. This is like 500 something thousand. Yeah, if this is me, I'm just leaving the country. I'm going to some place where like this criminal record doesn't matter. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm going to China. That's actually not even that far from them.
Over $500,000. Your parents don't have that. Neither do you. You unpack your bag and go to practice. The system isn't designed to train idols. It's designed to trap them. 3 years, 8 months, 19
Why are y'all
days.
saying North Korea?
That's how long you've been a trainee when they finally call your name. You're in the group. You made it. You're debuting. The other trainees congratulate you, but their eyes are empty. Some have been training for 6 years. They're too old now. 22, 23. In K-pop years, that's ancient. They'll be released soon.
How is that ancient, bro? Yo, how ageist is South Korea? Like, god damn. What the fuck? How does that even make any sense? But then again, also BTS, like all of them are like 28 now and shit. Like they've been big for like, I don't know how long. Like probably like 8 years by now. So is it just selective? I'm assuming it's probably more selective with women too. For being honest, it probably is. Cause y'all know South Korea, bro. In South Korea, they had like, it has the lowest birth rate, right? In a way, I feel bad for the South Korean women, bro. Cause like the dudes out there, bro, they put like the misogyny of like every other country to like shame. They're like, oh, this is what you call misogyny? Like they go fucking crazy with it. Like it's to the point, bro, some of them literally just fucking hate women. Like just be like, it's insane. I remember seeing the pictures of the dudes on the train station because South Korea made sections for like pregnant women and shit, right? Just to promote, I guess, women being more pregnant and comfortable in public. So like you could only sit there. There's a section for pregnant women. There's dudes sitting there like posing like with middle fingers saying, fuck y'all, we don't care. Bro, you're hating on pregnant women? Nigga, how do you think you were born, dumbass? Do you think you just came out of fucking man's butthole, nigga? That's the thing that makes no sense to me. And just like misogyny in general, like we were all born from women. So like I don't really understand like all this extreme misogyny and shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Sent home with nothing but debt and a gap where education should be. You don't think about them. You can't. You've got a week to learn 20 songs, 12 choreographies, and smile through press conferences where reporters ask if you have a boyfriend. No, you say laughing. I'm focused on my fans. It's
And then you got all the fucking gooner South Korean dudes that are like, she doesn't have a boyfriend, I get a chance. And then that's when they get like a bunch of stalkers and shit. Oh my god, I didn't even talk about, bro, they probably get stupid stalkers. So they go through all this pain, then they gotta deal with stalkers. And I guarantee the company probably don't even help them with that.
a lie. Your contract has a dating ban, 3 years minimum. Fall in love, get caught, and you're out. Your debut showcase is in 72 hours. You sleep 3 hours a night. During rehearsals, you collapse from dehydration. They hook you to an IV backstage and send you back out. Debut day.
Yo, IB bags prepared in the back is crazy. They must got no work labor laws there. Like, I'm imagining any other place just having IV like pre-ready. Like a like medical place. Like a place where it makes sense. Okay, fine. But like, tell me a dance studio, they got IV bags ready for people if they pass out.
Lights,
Disgusting.
camera, 1,000 screaming fans. You bow, you perform, you smile until your face hurts. Afterwards, your manager says, good job. Now you just have to pay off the debt. The debt. Right, the 600
And for that performance, they made like 100 bands, and then you pay like 1,000 towards your debt for that one thing.
million won you've racked up. Now that you've debuted, that debt is yours to repay. Every album sold, most of the profit goes straight to the agency.
Yeah.
You're working for free until the red number turns black. For some groups, that's 2 years. For others, it's 7 or never. 3 a.m. recording booth. You're redoing the same line for the 40th time. Your voice cracks. The producer sighs. Again. You sing it again and again and again. By dawn, your throat feels like broken glass. 6 a.m. Hair and makeup. They bleach your hair for the 4th time this year. It's falling out in clumps.
I was gonna say, that's definitely gonna f it up. You are not supposed to bleach hair that much. You never heard of wigs over there? Like, goddamn.
8 a.m. Dance practice. Your ankle is swollen. You sprained it last week and never let it heal. You pop 3 painkillers and keep dancing. 12 p.m. Fan meet. 200 fans screaming, crying, wanting a piece of you. You sign albums until your hand cramps. You bow. You thank them. You mean it. But then you check your phone backstage. The comments. She looks fat. Her face is puffy. She gained weight.
See, I'm sorry, this is something I don't understand. I am never sitting there, bro, fucking like just spamming comments, like hating on somebody's looks, unless they're like inherently a bad person, you know? It's just so weird to me. Also, I wouldn't give a f, bro. Like, if anybody calls me chopped or some shit, this and that, like, I know y'all be joking, but if somebody genuinely calls me it, I'm like, bro, I don't even know what you look like. You probably chopped as f. You are probably chopped as f. You feel me? If they have their face in their profile picture and they look like, I don't know, like crazy, like a mogger, then I'd be like, damn, maybe I am. But like 99% of the time, there's no profile picture. It's just like a random fucking person.
Disgusting. You ate a full meal
Tommy's an
yesterday.
8 out of 10,
Your
seriously?
first in a
Okay, I
week.
like that.
And they noticed. Your manager pulls you aside. No dinner tonight. That night, you scroll
What?
through social media. Another headline. K-pop idol found dead at 27. Another suicide. Jonghyun,
Wow.
Suli, Guhara, Moonbin. The articles talk about mental health awareness for a week. Then everyone moves on. You put your phone down. You're exhausted. You're breaking.
So is the South Korean government gonna do anything about this? Let me search up if the South Korean government even added laws. No, the South Korean government has not added new specific laws to protect K-pop idols from exploitation. And a recent court ruling affirmed that celebrities are not legally considered workers and under current law. I'm sorry, what? I mean they're not workers. Nigga, they dancing and practicing for like 10 hours a day and shit. How's it not working? What do you mean legally not workers? Are they legally human beings to you? Needs reform. There's consensus on the urgent needs for reform, such as implementing a talent agency act similar to Hollywood's that will require agency to be licensed and prohibited under free. Yeah, like Hollywood has the same shit. And even then, Hollywood here, you know how many incidents happens there. But at least we have agencies where like, you know, these executives can't go too far with exploitation and different shit. Like Hollywood exploitation compared to their shit is like fucking Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. Shit not even close.
But you can't stop. And then there's footsteps in your stairwell, the calls at 3 a.m., the stranger who knew your flight number, your seat,
Yeah, stalker.
Sasayang fan. They grabbed your wrist outside your dorm. Your agency filed a report. The stalker was fined 80,000 won, about $55. Then
The more I hear about this, the more I understand why South Korean women aren't having kids. $55 for fucking SAing somebody, basically. Or just even grabbing somebody and you don't get arrested. Let me search it up right now. Grape, punishable by 3 years to life imprisonment. 3 years is crazy. Imitative grape, non-vaginal sexual course using violence or intimidation, carries a minimum penalty of 2 years imprisonment? Fuck you mean 2 years? Distribution for profit carries a minimum of 5 years imprisonment, while possession carries a minimum of 1 year imprisonment. You tell me if a nigga has cheese pizza on their computer, they could potentially get at minimum 1 year. They need a new government gang.
Then they came back. You're 21, sitting in a hospital room at 4 a.m. Your group mate is hooked to an IV. Exhaustion, the doctor says. That's code for she tried to hurt herself. The agency releases a statement. She'll return when ready. She never does. They replace her with a new girl, younger, shinier, cheaper.
Damn.
Nobody talks about it. You're on your third album cycle. The group's starting to fracture. One member left. Another was caught dating, and the fans turned on her overnight. Overnight, she became the villain. The agency didn't defend her. They released her quietly and acted like she never existed. You're still here.
Bro, this sounds terrible, bro. It's probably gotten better for them at least because like more Western audiences like K-pop and they don't care as much. Like nobody gives a fuck if you're dating somebody, bro. Over here, I'm not gonna lie. Niggas will still crush on celebrities even if you're dating them here. We do not care.
Still performing, still smiling. But the industry is already looking past you. Fourth generation idols are everywhere now. Younger, more polished, more profitable. Your last album underperformed. The company's losing interest. Your manager calls you in. We're not renewing your contract. Just like that, 7 years of training, 5 years as an
Damn.
idol, and it's over. You're 25. No college degree, no savings. The debt paid off, the agency says. You never saw the accounting. 5 years as an idol, and your bank account has 12 million won. About $9,000. Less than
Yeah, hell no.
minimum wage would have earned you. The skills you have, singing, dancing, looking perfect, are only useful in an industry that's decided you're too old. What now? You're working at a coffee shop in Hongdae now. Customers sometimes recognize you. Weren't you in that group? You smile, nod, pour their latte. Late at night, you see your old music videos.
And then they just hear like, damn, bro, yo ass working a coffee shop now? Broke ass nigga.
That person on screen, smiling, dancing, glowing, feels like a stranger. She was a product, a fantasy for millions who never knew the girl behind the makeup. You think about the kids auditioning now, signing contracts they don't understand. You want to warn them.
I think the worst part about all of this too, I always think of like celebrity kids or things like this, is the parents that are in on it. Bro, those be the most disgusting parents. Jeanette McCurdy, right? Bro, her ass got f***ed over. I feel bad for her. What she was saying happened. I was like, damn, I understood why she doesn't give a f*** that her mom died. Like she was talking about like, oh yeah, her mom would shower with her or some shit, or like watch her to make sure her weight was fine. Just some weird shit, bro. And her mom would tell her like, oh, you don't matter, this and that. It's like, god damn, bro. Like at that point, you're just creating a kid to be a worker. Like you didn't even care about them.
But you don't. They wouldn't listen anyway. You didn't. You survived. But at what cost? You survived the glitter and the grind. But what if the show didn't end on stage? Click here to step into the life of...
Interesting. That was a good video. Y'all, should I join and be a K-pop idol? Not as crazy. It's probably currently going on right now. Somebody out there right now is training to be that. Yeah, if you're watching on the tube, make sure to join the Discord and watch the stream.
Subscribe to Tommy NFG.